Alright, this is 10.7 video by Jared Caston and Danny Banky. Alright, for the first problem, where you got one of the theorems for this one, take the two parts of the intersected line, so you're going to take 6 times x and then 3x minus 1 times x plus 1. So it's just going to be 6x is going to equal, after you FOIL, so then you got to FOIL the 3x minus 1 and the x plus 1, and that is going to be like 3x squared plus 3x minus x minus 1. And then that simplifies down to 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. And that's going to equal 6x. So then you got to subtract the 6x over to get 3x squared minus 4x minus 1 equals 0. So then we're just going to use the quadratic equation, which is the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Anyways, so then it's going to be plug in the numbers for that. So you're going to have 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 1. And you're going to get 4, and that's all over 2 times 3. So you're going to have 4 plus or minus square root of 6, or plus or minus the square root of 28 all over 6. And then the values for that, once we get them, I don't know where we are exactly. But then when we get those, like, we write it out, so we're going to have 4 plus, and then we're going to have plus square root over 6, and then we're going to have 4 minus square root over 6. And the values are going to be 1.549 for the plus, and then the negative would be negative 0.215. And then I think we write those in the x equals. Alright, yep. Alright, then for the second one, for the theorem, like the equation they give us is like the tangent part, the part of the tangent line squared equals the outside part times the whole part. So we're going to have 3r squared, like 3r in parentheses squared, and we're going to have 12 times 12, or 12 times in parentheses 12 plus 2r. Alright, and then so that's going to, so when you FOIL those things out, you're going to have 9r squared. It's going to equal 144 plus 24r. Then we subtracted the 24r and the 144 over, so we're going to have 9r squared minus 24r minus 144 equals 0. So then plug that into the quadratic equation again, and we're going to get 24 plus or minus square root of 24 squared minus 4 times 9 times negative 144 all over 2 times 9. So you're going to get 24 plus or minus the square root of 5,760 all over 18. So then we write it out, 24 plus the square root over 18, and then 24 minus. And then our values of that are going to be 5.5497 or negative 2.883. And I guess Danny rounded off a little sooner than I did, but that's okay. So, yep, so that's what we get for number 2. Alright, then looking at number 3, it's the same thing, except it's a little trickier because you're going to have to add the x plus 4 to the x minus 1 before you multiply. So we're going to have 7 squared equals 4 plus x times 2x minus 3. So the 2x minus 3 is going to be in parentheses, and that's going to be times, in parentheses, 4 plus x. Alright, and then, so when you simplify all that, you're going to have 49 is going to equal 2x, or then that's on the one side, on the right side. Then when you FOIL it, you're going to get 2x squared plus 8x plus 3x plus 12. And when you simplify that, you're going to have 2x squared plus 11x plus 12, and then you subtract the 49 over. So then you get negative 37, so it's 2x squared plus 11x minus 37. So you have, then you plug that in the equation, you're going to have negative 11x plus or minus square root of 11 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 37 all over 2 times 2. So then that simplifies down to negative 11 plus or minus square root of 417 all over 4. Plug that in, and our values are 2.355 or negative 7.88, or 7.855. Then for number 4, same thing yet again, but we got to remember that that the whole length is going to be r plus r, so that's going to be 2r because that's the radius. R stands for radius, so it's going to be, so the diameter is 2r, and that's going to be plus the 6. So it's going to be 12 squared is going to equal 6 times 6 plus, so it's going to be 6 then in parentheses 6 times 6 plus 2r. So then we're going to FOIL that out, and yeah, so anyways, so to go fast, since 144 equals 12r plus 36, so we're going to get 108 equals 12r, and r is going to equal 9. That's what we got. Alright, then for the fifth one, we're going to have, so it's like the outside pieces times the whole piece, I'm pretty sure, yeah, equal each other. So we're going to have x times 2x plus 4 equals 3 times 13. So we got 39 equals 2x squared plus 4x. Subtract the 39 over, and we're going to get negative 4x plus or minus square root of 4 minus 4 times 2 times 39 all over 2 times 2. So we get negative 4 plus or minus square root of 328 over 4. And that's going to, approximate values for that are going to, oh, wait. Alright, we're going to wait for Danny to catch up. I had to go fast because I wasn't sure how fast she was going, because she was going fast before. But now she's slowing down, so that's good. Anyways, so then the values are 3x equals 3.528 or negative 5.528. And, yep, so we're going to plug that in. We're going to get our answers, and then we're going to write them down. So that's what's going to go on. So that's basically all you got to know. So, yeah, just going to keep talking. And then, as always, we put a smiley face. There we go.